issued an order. This with regard to the ex parte motion filed by the prosecution last Friday, September 7, 2018. I just want to quote the portion of the order. The court is not persuaded with the argument of the prosecution that its omnibus motion should not be set for hearing and should be acted by this court ex parte. While the motion has been denominated as ex parte, the court, after thoroughly considering the grounds and arguments raised therein, is of the view that acting on the motion without setting it for hearing will definitely prejudice the right of the accused to due process. So in this case, according to Judge Alameda, prudence dictates that the omnibus motion should be set for hearing on September 14, 2018 at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Kinumpirma ni Defense Secretary Delphine Lorenzana na hiningi ni Solicitor General Jose Calida ang mga record ni Senador Antonio Trillanes at ang kanyang grupo. Makibalita tayo sa aming senior correspondent na si David Santos. David, ano pa bang sinabi ni Secretary Lorenzana?
Alam mo, Pinky, unang bumungad kay Secretary Lorenzana nung humarap sa media ay kaugnay nga itong kaso kaagad ni Senator Trillanes at agad namang nakahanda na yung sagot niya. Sabi niya, hahayaan na natin ang Korte Suprema na mag-decide dito dahil nakapile naman din ang petition ni Senator Trillanes doon. So hintayin na lang natin ang magiging desisyon nito at kung maaari, ayaw na daw niya pag-usapan ang mga merits nung case na ito at ayaw na niya mag-comment. Si Secretary Lorenzana kasi kasama sa bumiyahe noon sa trip historic trip ni President Duterte sa Israel at Jordan at ngayon lang siya nakapagbigay ng kanyang mga perhaps saloobin sa isyong ito. Ngayon, inamin nga ni Secretary Lorenzana na tinawagan siya ni Solgen Jose Calida noong August 16. That's I think more than 2 months, rather 2 weeks bago inilabas yung proclamation na binabawi o binuvoid yung amnesty kay Senator Trillanes. Ang sabi ni Secretary Lorenzana, nag-inquire daw si Secretary Calida ng mga dokumento, amnesty documents, at inatasan naman niya ang opisina na under sa kanya na i-provide ito. Tinanong natin kung hindi ba niya inalam kung bakit. Sabi niya, hindi na. Kasi ang sagot niya, solve din yan eh. So parang sinasabi niya, ba't pa niya questioning ang ginagawa ng Solicitor General. Ngayon, kaugnay naman kung ano na ang status ngayon ng AFP, ng Defense Department, sabi niya wala naman daw silang na-monitor na gulo maliban dun sa mga rumors, mga speculations na naglalabasan ngayon. Sabi rin niya na oras maglabas ng desisyon ang Korte Suprema sa kaso ni Senator Trillanes, hindi lang daw sa kanya ito makaka-impact, kundi sa lahat ng mga nag-grant ng amnesty noong panahon niya. Ibig sabihin kung i-affirm o hindi, lahat sila maapektuhan. Kabilang na dito yung mga rebel soldiers na nag-grant ng amnesty na nagsisilbi ngayon under the Duterte administration. At kung siya masusunod, sabi ni Secretary Lorenzana, gusto niya sana ma-rectify na lang ito at para wala nang masyadong issue. Dinanong din natin siya kung nakausap na ba niya si Secretary Voltaire Gaskin, ang dating DND Secretary. Sabi niya hindi pa nga raw. Ang bali-balita natin, Pinky, there have been attempts. Ini-invite daw si Secretary Gaskin, Secretary Lorenzana for golf, a session of golf para mapag-usapan tong issue na ito kasi mukhang pinipili ni Secretary Gaskin na tumahimik na lang muna with regards itong issue. Napaka-importante itong bagay na ito para sa kanila, Pinky, kasi si Secretary Lorenzana nagsilbi dati kay Secretary Gasmin noong head pa siya ng CSD, gayon din nung namuno siya ng Philippine Army.
Yun ata yung naging light moment nyo dun sa dulo nung interview kanina, David. Pero alam mo, David, kasi ito ata yung unang pagkakataon na nagsalita si Secretary Lorenzana dahil nga nandun siya abroad kasama si Pangulo. Ang haka-haka kasi ang tanong ng iba, bakit nagkaroon ng, parang bang hindi nagkaroon ng protocol, David, in terms of asking Secretary Lorenzana about this. So ngayon, sinasabi ni Secretary Lorenzana, hindi tumawag sa akin si Solgen Calida.
Tumawag sa kanya to inquire on the amnesty documents, but nung naglabas ng proclamation, ang sinasabi ni Secretary Lorenzana, hindi daw siya nasabihan o hindi daw siya nag-imprehan regarding this.
Alright, maraming salamat sa iyo, David Santos, nag-uulat.
Sir, do we see any forthcoming similar proclamations na null and void yung other amnesties?
I'm not
granted
aware.
to-
Senator Trillanes' declaration is so far the only one that the President has proclaimed to be null and void ab initio, and on good basis. There's a basis for distinction because Trillanes was the acknowledged leader of the Magdalo mutineers.
Julie. Viber question tayo, Secretary, from PR and IADA. DND Secretary Lorenzana says he got call from Solgen Calida only on August 16, requesting for Trillanes documents. 2 weeks after PRRD signs the proclamation, what efforts did the Office of the President take to find the amnesty application? Did it talk to former DND officials? One of them has spoken out, former USEC Honorio Ascueta, saying all the documents were in order.
I don't know. Next question, please.
Next question. Joyce, after Joyce, Tuesday, and Henry.
Sir, the Communist Party of the Philippines, in their statement this weekend, said that Duterte is abusing his power by merely ordering the arrest of Trillanes, and they actually compared Duterte to former President Ferdinand Marcos, being a dictator, for ordering the arrest of his critics as well.
The CPP-NBA has been labeled a terrorist group by both the European Union and the United States. They do not deserve any comment from the presidential spokesperson. Terrorists should not be responded to.
Follow up, Joyce. No. Tuesday, Henry, and let's go back to Joseph. Mike, please. Thank you. Tuesday.
Sir, doon sa possible press con ni Pangulong Duterte bukas, isa ba yun sa venue para doon sa nauna ng sinabi nyo na may i-anunsyo siya hinggil sa National Food Authority?
Hindi ko po alam, but he will talk to the people. I did not know about it. He just said he wants to talk to the nation, so wala po ko alam sa sasabihin ni Presidente bukas. He's still in Davao. We expect him back today. I would hope to talk to him before the press briefing to at least find out if he wants to do it in our press room. I hope he does it here in our press room.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, may follow-up dun sa amnesty. In fact, basahin ko lang yung sinasabi rin ni Dreo Calunchod na yung Proclamation 75 ay pinirmahan ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, Pangulong Aquino noong 2010 at ito rin ang in-execute lamang ng DND. Therefore, matatawag na bang matatawag ng legal yung pinirmahan ng DND? Na in-execute lang yung Proclamation 75.
Gaya ng sinabi ko po kanina, ang posisyon ng Presidente, dapat ang Presidente mismo ang nag-grant ng amnesty at hindi po ang kalihim.
So kahit na po may Proclamation 75, kailangang may certification na Presidente rin ang pumirma.
Yan po ang paninindigan ng Presidente na yung amnesty mismo dapat Presidente yung pumirma at hindi ang kanyang kalihim.
Alright. Another question, Secretary. Filing na ng Certificate of Candidacy sa October 1 to 5, if I'm not mistaken. Anong mangyayari po dun sa mga kakandidato na galing po sa cabinet mga cabinet secretaries? Magkakaroon ba ng reshuffle or may mga papalitan ba? May mga aalis na ba? Anong mangyayari?
Well, lahat po na magsusumiti ng kanilang kandidatura will be deemed resigned from their posts, no? So magkakaroon po ng mga vacancies in the cabinet.
Opo, wala pa po bang mga possible na papalit dun sa mga kakandidato, Secretary?
Wala pa po akong nalalaman na sigurado maghahain ng kandidatura at wala pa po akong nalalaman na naiisip na ipalit dito sa mga ito.
Thank you, Henry. Joseph, and back to you na again.
May pinapatanong si Tuesday. Second daw bang opisina tanggapan ng spokesperson ay magkakaroon ng malibagong spokesperson?
We will soon find out.
Haming.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
In
Henry.
20
Joseph.
days or so.
Oo, paparamdam ha. Read my lips, sir.
Sir, ano lang, just so we're very fine about this, why does it appear to the palace that it was Secretary Gasmin who granted the amnesty?
Again, the president thinks and believes that an authority expressly granted to the president cannot be further delegated by the president.
Why do we believe that it is delegated?
Because the wordings of the Constitution is that the grant of pardon and amnesty is a power to be exercised solely by the president.
And sa level nila na Secretary Gasmin and the former President Pinoy, what happened? Can you illustrate by way of maybe
Well,
one
Gasmin
document?
is not a president, and that's why the position of the president is that the amnesty was not properly issued. Additionally, as an additional ground,
Yeah, where is this reflected, sir? That
the language of the Constitution.
yung pong order ng Gasmin na have you seen
He's the one granting authority, not the president. He was the one who signed the amnesty order and not the president.
Okay. Sige, sir. Thank you.
Ina, still
Sir-
on amnesty?
Sir, yes. Just how serious is the president in possibly studying kung dapat i-void yung ibang amnesty, yung amnesty given to others similarly situated? Because in his Q&A in Davao nung dumating po siya, sabi niya, bakit naman daw niya ipapakulong yung iba dahil mga kaibigan daw naman niya yun.
Sinabi ko na po kanina, kaya po si Trillanes, yung kay Senator Trillanes pa lang ang nadeklarang null and void ab initio, may basihan naman po siya sa yung tumayong leader ng mga Oakwood mutineers.
Sir, follow up lang to sa amnesty from PR and Yada again. Does it concern Palace that voiding of Trillanes amnesty would have an impact on future amnesty granted by Duterte administration and future administrations?
No. Because it's only granted, only Trillanes was voided.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Amnesty again, Trillanes. Okay, Joseph.
Sir, can a president revoke or declare ab initios another president's?
The president just did.
Okay.
Because of the legal basis that he has invoked. The non-compliance with the requirements provided by the basis to provide amnesty itself. Alam nyo, ang dami kasing dakdak, ang daming drama. Ang issue lang dito, nasaan yung duly received application form mo? Importante po yan kasi yung duly received application form also contains yung pag-amin sa pagkakasala. Ang aming posisyon po, napaka-importanting dokumento niyan, siguro kasi importante yan ng birth certificate, ng marriage contract, dahil 3 counts of kudita naman yung pinag-uusapan natin, dapat naitago yan. Walang kopya si Trillanes, walang kopya ang DND, nagpunta siya ng Supreme Court, ang kanyang inattach, blankong application form. Tama na po ang drama, tama na ang dakdak, binigyan ko na po kayo ng primetime coverage nung kami nasa Jordan. Back to reality, where is your duly received application form? Ganun lang pong kasimple yun.
Ibang topic na tayo, MPC. Other topics? Trillanes ulit. Bombo. Celerina Joyce.
Sir, pero of all those people na granted by, well, general amnesty by the former president, hindi naman kayo maakusahan ng selective justice kasi of bakit si Trillanes? Why does Trillanes rings a bell?
Sinabi ko na po yun dahil meron naman pong basis for doing so. Siya po yung tumayong at inamin niya na siya talaga yung tunay na leader ng Magdalo.
Also, sir, can I shift now to related kay Trillanes?
Related kay Trillanes.
On the alleged. Sir, today, Senator Trillanes says that he's seeking Senate investigation to the alleged multi-billion contracts awarded allegedly to the father and half-brother of Sap Bongo. Timely to this development. Just your comment, sir.
That's the prerogative of the Senate. It can investigate on anything and everything it wants. It has plenary powers to do so.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, Bombo. Celerina.
Sir, there's this statement by the Integrated Bar of the Philippines expressing their deep concern over the position being I'll just quote the statement. The position being peddled to the public that records of the executive branch can be used to overturn final dismissals of criminal charges by our courts. And they're saying that the decision, this proclamation was really illegal in as far as Trillanes is concerned. So what can you say about this, since this is a group of lawyers?
I think as lawyers, they know what they should be doing. Tigil na yan dakdak. If they want, they can intervene in the Supreme Court action and let their views known. If they have proper standing, then the court will allow them. So sa akin po, the IPP of all organizations knows what the proper legal remedy is. Doon po sa korte, dali ng usapin, wag sa media.
Sir, going with that statement of the President against Gasmin, na siya yung pumirma, sa Constitution din is the President who is the chief architect, di ba, of the ng foreign policy. So what will happen to those, if ever na i-compare yung mga agreements that the government signed, and it's the alter ego of the presidents who signed those agreements. So that could be a ground also na pwedeng i-revoke.
No, because in international law, we have what is known as full powers. A full power is a document stating who the authorized representative of a state is in signing an international treaty. The absence of a full power is a basis to nullify a treaty signed without full powers. So big distinction. Even in treaties, you need what is known as full powers. Parang SPA.
So this, yung power na ignorant din ni President to Gasmin, na siya yung sumain, kasi nandun sa certificate na parang may power of the President. Tapos si Gasmin lang yung nag-sign.
Kaya nga po pero wala pong full powers na binigay kahit kanino eh. So we do not know who's authorized. And a position of the President is, unlike in international law, where it is recognized that presidents need not personally sign treaties because they could issue full powers, wala pong ganun na sinabi sa saligang batas. Ang sabi lang sa saligang batas, isa lang po, opisyal lang po pwede mag-grant ng amnesty at ng pardon, at yan po ay ang Presidente. Kaya nga po taunan, di ba, lalo na pag Pasko, yung mga commutation, pardon, lahat po yan personally signed by the President.